What is happening, ladies and gents? Slammy here playing some more Hand of Fate 2. And today we're going to try the Chariot. I'm going to bring Mount Clips and try to finish his storyline, even though I'm sure we'll probably fail on the roll. It looks like it's a zombie killing one. Something about precision, and I don't know. Let's do it.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me.
Whoa.
My power keeps it at bay.
Ironic.
But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
Sir Malifaux looks down from the back of his steed at the soldiers lined, ranked, and filed before him.
"This city is lost to the plague,"
He says dryly.
"We will not waste another soldier on this place.
He gives the final command.
In the name of the Empire, prepare to withdraw. Block the gatehouse, let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground."
Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street towards the western gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helm to reveal a quiff, not a queef, of golden hair, and an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you in Malclips and offers to have a three-way. "Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice," she explains. "I ask that you aid my men in their search for citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry! Nightfall fast approaches." I'm going to ask her some questions. "Nightfall approaches. Make it quick." Who are you?" "I am Captain Fiore," she says with a bow. "I have been commanding my regiment for the northern border. Words. My troop and I were recalled to the old city and we're ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears the Empire has neglected its people in our absence. I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect." I'm going to ask her about the plague. "A terrible tragedy to be sure. While the Empire's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people to the unnatural plague. Do not be fooled, this is no ordinary malady. Its affliction maddens and warps the minds of those it corrupts, turning friend, family, or lover into a mindless agent of hate and aggression. The Empire has right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach. However, there are many who call the city home who have not been damned. Not yet. It is these souls I intend to save this night." Alright, what about the city? "The old city was once a hub of the world. Great artisans, traders, and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory. A muddle of streets, and the light of the plague, many roads have been blocked." I'm gonna ask her about the plan. "I anticipate Malifaux's intentions, and my scouts have made preparations. I anticipated them even. To the southwest is the gatehouse, abandoned when the infection broke out. Through, even. If we can clear the corrupted from this district, we can escort any citizen through with minimal resistance." Alright. "Ask if it can be done alone." "Fear not. There are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, who remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can." Alright, let's do this. "My coachman will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you're lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word when the way is cleared." Alright. Map. City streets and city streets. Boop.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
Ooh, hot touching stains. You dash through the labyrinth of slum streets in the city center.
Surgery must be done with precision
Zombies.
if it is to be effective.
You find yourself surrounded by the corrupted horde that broke through the gatehouse and wandered into the streets. In the district, I mean. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on the spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware to your presence. You ambush them. We don't always have to fight everything we see," Malclips whispers. You draw your weapon and prepare to take on the group with surprise weight. What do we have to equip? A warrior's axe? Yeah, alright. Sounds good. Oh, it's the ambush.
Breathe. You have done well.
A rain of blows fells the group of infected before they can respond. We got rid of 6 dudes. The remaining infected stand by, idly twitching and writhing in sickness. Malchus passed you on the back. Good job. I'm proud of you. I guess I should join in on this fight. Together you dash forward and bang each other's brains out erotically. I missed everything. So we probably could have taken out another group. You know what?
You must
Shut
harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
I'll find something inside of you. It's my penis. The infected push you back before you can strike. They surround you frenzied. It's okay. It was only 3 dudes. So when it's got a little card on it, I'm guessing it's just using it. Unlocks the chip, maybe? Barely more than woodchopper's tool.
Why do you keep getting into these situations?
Clips, don't be a stupid bitch. Yeah. Excuse me? Can you give me the thing again, dude? Blech. Did get hit once on that shield, but yeah, no, still good. All right, that appears to be the last of them. Malchus remarks. You continue your journey through the winding streets. Okay. We've got a winding trail and more city streets. Suddenly, a tree in the middle of the city falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. You know, I'm gonna attack this cowardly band for daring to threaten me. Are they like rogues, thieves, whatever they call them? Fast guys, dual blades? Because this weapon will suck against them. Yeah, they totally are. Great.
I'll have you for one. You deal with the rest, okay?
Yeah, splatterino. Excuse me? Ass butt? Excuse me again? I mean, it hits hard for sure, but I still say there's a weird issue with those thieves and countering. The cowards subdued, thugs plead for their lives. Please, for the city's bleeding sake, we only want to feed our families. What else would you have us do? Shit. I'm gonna give them gold and let them go free. Oh, thank you, adventurer. From all of us and our families, we will spread our butt cheeks for you and also word of your forgiveness and generosity. Your kind deeds will not be forgotten. Oh, you never cease to disappoint me, Malchus remarks as you lead the bandits tending their wounds. You could have at least asked them to give, their left shoe in exchange for mercy. Now there's a lark. Wow. So we got fame. That's, it's alright, I guess. Pauper's district had been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves. Maybe you should look to regain our strength at the wagon, Malchus says as you make your way through the winding road. The peasants may have food to trade. I don't got any money, though. The cure.
Now we see how this tale ends.
Malchus' condition worsens on your journey back to the underneath. You must stop often for rest, and his usual chatty lute playing is replaced by a somber silence. Finally, you arrive at the familiar stone entrance by the lake, but the doorway is wide open, and bespeckled. And the bespeckled ogre is laying in a pool of his own blue blood. The ogre wheezes.
Get away.
Okay. Skulls. Are they skeletons? We've not seen skeletons. They are skeletons. Wow, okay. Returned. Raised from the endless sleep to fight once more, skeletons are weak, but some armed with an assortment of equipment. Oh, but armed with it, they make preparations for combat challenging, vulnerable to holy. Holy!
The things I do.
They came back! Yep, now close. What do I do, Malaclips? Alright, so they just occasionally come back. It's not guaranteed. Maybe they come back once. I figured it would be like you have to execute them. Well done. A robed woman draped in bone charms rounds the corner. A necromancer. You must be Malaclips, and you his mercenary companion. I was warned about you. She bows mockingly. Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole? Let's ask who sent her. Why? The Empire, of course. The necromancer steps closer, fiddling with her bone amulets. You really think you could waltz into an Empire fort and steal these precious mage children away without them noticing? There's an enticingly high price on your heads, and a high price on mages' heads in general. Once I've taken yours, I'll descend into the underneath and collect every last one. She bows mockingly. Demand to know who she is. She laughs, a chilling, hollow sound. By many accounts, I am nobody, merely a killer for hire. Ask why she wants to kill those hiding in the underneath. Can you not feel the winds of time changing? Malaclips of the Veil? The seers whisper of it. I have no intention of being on the wrong side of history. Do you? Malaclips grimaces. Oh, you are not the wrong side of history, sister. I mean, you are on the wrong side, even. The necromancer smiles. History is penned by the victors, hedge mage. Wow, so rude, that insult. Now, she readies her staff. The Empire did not gift me lizardman bone dust to waste my time up here while I could be down there spilling mage blood. The necromancer raises her arms and the undead crawl out of the earth to surround you. Her and some skeletons. Death mage. Should raise him? Heal him? Death mage revels in this land, tipping ever more into chaos. Use bash to break through their gruesome armor. Nah. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. Break that shield down, you son of a bitch. Oh. You know, like you do. See, unfair, you can't get out of the animation.
on the ground should not do damage to you if you're in your execute animation. Suddenly, Malcolm doubles over in pain, clutching his arm. Oh, Ira! The cure! You carry Malcolm through the stone entrance to the underneath. He coughs blood into his collar. A few steps into the tunnel, you meet Ira. She takes one glance at Malcolm's face and immediately understands. Malcolm is as pale as a sheet and his eyes are bloodshot. Ira, please. The potion. She weeps.
Oh, Mal, I have lied to you.
Malcolm stares in horror and blood leaking from his mouth. What are you saying? She raises a hand and cups his face with the tenderness of a lover.
The only cure is removal. The whole limb is infected, Mal. It has to go.
Malcolm begins to sweat through his surcoat. He tears and also tears at the binding of his sleeve to reveal the affliction spreading up his arm. Glowing green pustules encrust his hand and wrist. Man, he won't be able to play the lute or pleasure the ladies as well. The extent of his affliction now gruesomely apparent. He gives a strangled sigh and promptly passes out. Ira unsheaths a curved silver dagger from her belt and hands it to you.
We don't have much time. I must fetch a blood binding potion, or he will simply bleed to death. Do not falter. If the corruption spreads to his neck, and then all is lost, and he is lost.
Then Ira hurries down into the underneath. You must remove the infected limb for him. The corruption is creeping quickly past his elbow. I have to hit the gold. Oh my god, there's no freaking way. Balls. Malcolm groans and slaps at you, his eyes open and deep red bloodshot. Rip. Rip. Oh my god. Oh, I think
Even
we're
when
gonna
things
die.
appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Malclip suddenly spits up and flicks a ball of arcane fire at you before collapsing into unconsciousness again. 20 life! Oh my god. Corruption is at his shoulder now. It will soon reach his neck and all will be lost. Shit balls. Dude, this is wicked hard. Oh my god. We lose. You drive the dagger down and miss. The mage convulses violently, blood pouring from his mouth and eyes. Corruption's at his shoulder. He'd like one more try. And that might have done it. God damn it. Oh my god, I can't do these. I'm terrible.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Well, you don't want to believe it, but as you hesitate, the sword spread up Malclip's shoulder and across his neck. Malclip lies unconscious, unaware that his fate now lies in your hands. You know there are only two paths for your companion now. Quick death, or life as one of the corrupted. You kill him. With your heart in your throat, you draw your dagger and end your companion's life. Malclip is dead. You have failed. Oh shit. Well, rip Malclip's. Popper's been hit by looters, leaving shops with broken windows and empty shelves.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
You happen upon a group of frightened peasants, desperately seeking safety.
We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us.
You explain Captain Fior's plan and help them onto the wagons. You saved 8 citizens.
We are grateful.
A woman says as she steps into the carriage.
I haven't much food, but should you need some, I'll be willing to trade.
I do. Where is it? Give me the food, you bitch. Bitch! Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remains are crumbling ruins. I need food. Find yourself surrounded by another horde. You ambush them. God damn these. I have to do it. You have to, like, really preempt it. I guess we get to try again.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Haste breeds waste. Malaclips. Until next time when he's alive again and we get to try again and fail a whole bunch. Want to kill this guy? Thank you. Okay, not fair. Get hit while you're doing things. Whoops. Sorry about that. Hit the mic. We need food. Or gold to buy food. That appears to be the last of them, Var remarks. Who's Var?
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
We bring word from Captain Fiore, the soldiers explains with a salute. The infected horde at the next gatehouse has subsided. Is that bad? Good? He took away a thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. But there's a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passages from the wagons. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your efforts, the soldier continues. Should you require our assistance, you need only ask. Prior to combat, optionally draw an Empire ally card. It can be used before 5 combat, 10 or 7 if Estrella is your companion. Sure. Food, please? Greetings, fellow traveler. A cheery fellow, clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat, passes you on the road one day. Let me tell you, your outfit is exquisite. I should know, I wore almost the exact same thing today. Pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues on his journey whistling all the while. He didn't reveal anything because he's a stupid son of a bitch. So we took away the thing that was on the gatehouse because we didn't go there in time, I'm guessing. We gotta like sell something.
Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
We can't sell anything. We don't have any gold. That's insane. I think we're just gonna lose because we don't have anything good.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
Is this like the end? And we saved like 8 out of 60? The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air of the gatehouse. The tower looms over you inside, encrusted with the taint of corruption. Yeah, so's mine. The captain greets you as you approach. It's as the scout reported, Var says. That corruption is block wagon's path. Whittle block. That is correct, Captain Fiore says. However, there is still more citizens to be saved in the district. If we continue through now, there'll be no turning back. Yeah, we found freaking 8. Yay, we're at 18 health.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
Yeah, it is. So instead of bringing like weapons to the mix, we need to bring extra food as supplies. Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homestand empty. All that remains are crumbling ruins.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
Unmistakable sound of combat alerts you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid. Nah, we don't need these people. Wait, but it looked like it threw the card in when I said no. Maybe it just auto uses it? Nah, it totally used them. I said no, but it's cool. You did it. Suck! What's that right trigger for? I'd already used it. Weird. Is the other guy dead? He is. Okay. No, he's not. Yep, he is. Never mind. Can I res these guys? No. Yeah, see? Bullshit. Okay, maybe he didn't actually hit me through that. Looked like he did. You arrived just in time, Warriors explains. I don't think we could hold them off for much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it'll do much good now. See me if you're interested in a trade. Explain Captain Fior's plan to help the survivors on their wagons. You saved, like, literally nobody. Balls. Wow. Wow. We can't do anything. We're gonna die, gonna die. The Pauper District has been hit by looters. Even shops with broken windows and empty shelves. Maybe you should look to regain our strength at the wagon, Far says. As you make your way through the winding road, the peasants may have food and trade. Yeah, I would love to, but, you know, we're dead. Because, you know, eat a dick. Well, we failed.
So hunger gnaws
Hard
at us
fail.
once more and leaves us dead and unfulfilled.
I don't know what we could have done differently there. We never found gold and we never found food.
Some are lost, but still there is hope for the city yet.
I say. So for supplies, let's add in 5 food. Get rid of what's his butt. This thing, because it did actually shit. Is there anything that gives food? I mean, that could heal us, which is cool. We need things that give food. Please. Please. Gain resource, yeah. Gain food, yeah. We gotta fight for it, though. Ooh. Gain food. I do like gain food. Fight some zombies for food. We have to pay for that, though. Old Maiden, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to put this in here, but I kind of want to for the card. Maybe this is not the time because it's a place that's super difficult and we added another food. Fight that damsel in distress. Let's just... Damsel, I guess. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna go a little bit faster this time because we've read some of the things until we get back to where we were. Yeah, but I think we got crapped on a little bit there.
The chariot is a symbol of control. Taking control of the horses of your emotions
So we wanna...
and binding them to the chariot of your will.
I don't understand
If
why...
we can do that, perhaps we can navigate these roads together.
So he's got that little token on there, and then he took it away. There's no way we could get 60 dudes by the time we get there. Like, actually no way. Whoops. Alright, this is a new one. You have upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seek safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. Oh, we've seen this one before. She tells them to get. They're grateful. They said there's food, not the wagon. We can get a bunch of stuff from the caravan robbery. Let's do it.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
We did this one. We got the map. So why is it still available as a token? Oh, never mind. We failed. Let's redraw. So how come we didn't get it? Maybe food? Hell yeah! I think we're gonna just run. Then we're just still reeling from the shock of your ambush, and the Imperial soldiers fast approaching. Make your escape! Away from the chaos, so check your spoils before continuing on your journey.
Nicely done.
So it's because we went until we got ambushed. Like we pushed our luck last time too hard. Winding trail. Yep. I'm gonna attack him. This time we will demand them to give us crap. Give us all your crap, please. Yeah, when one moves in, I just start spamming. Since they're cheaters. See, look at that. All I did was spam it, and I didn't get to do it. What the? These thieves, and they're just poor ability to counter them. Everything else I can counter way easy, but those guys. Give me your spoils.
A perfect showpiece, barely usable in combat.
Use the weapons ability 30 times, 16 of 30. That's cool. I do not want to equip it right now. I'm probably just going to sell it. Oh, we got food. Tall buildings line the streets. The lower windows boarded up with planks and wood. The Imperial ordered a futile attempt to hinder the spread of the plague. You passed through without incident. You found some shitty streets. What? Oh, I hit that button. Let's... Wow, food is cheap. We should just buy it all. Exploring the wilds, city streets, city streets. I don't understand his silver token thing that's on there. There's no way for me to get that many people by the time I get there. Knowing what is in front of you allows you to pick a safe path through the wilds. Wilds welcoming, their bounty plentiful. The delight to roam leads you through the troops of hardy mortals. Morels, excuse me, mushrooms. Use them to prepare a nourishing meal. Alright. Dash through the labyrinths and slums to the streets to the center. Unmistakable sound of combat alerts to a group of townsfolk being attacked by the infected. One brave warrior struggles. Yep. You fight. Let's do this, farmers.
You lot are hardly worth our time. I see
Excuse me? Are these farmers gonna do anything? Excuse me? All I'm doing is spamming that. And it's like, nah, you're gonna get damaged. Just eat a bag of dicks. That shield back. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Oh, they're so grateful. They could part with some equipment at the camp.
13 peeps. That's great. She's gonna say, oh, we don't have forces to beat them in a straight fight. They must be taking out smaller groups throughout the district. She asks that we join you in your efforts. The soldier continues. Should you require assistance, you need only ask. Okay. Infected cannot be defeated in a straight fight. Defeat them in smaller groups. So it's making me go somewhere else. Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes stand empty. All that remains are crumbling ruins. You navigate the maze without incidente. Wow, okay. Go back up to the top. Dash through the labyrinth. You ambush.
That will set
Getting
you
the
in good
silvers
stead
are
from
easy.
here.
Ish. I'm not even gonna try for the golds. Okay, I went too fast? Too furious. Sure. Excuse me? I don't have my shield already. That guy has just got a mass of zombies on him. Stop killing my villagers. Dead. Freaking got murked. I need to fight on more places with edges so I can try to knock people off for fun. Alright. Got some hot fame. Effect toward the next gatehouse is subsided. Good. There's a problem, though. There always is. God, so good on food this time, it's crazy. Okay, so they added more food to the place. Gotta fight some dudes. This is an ambush, okay. I feel like we're just running out of spaces.
Nicely timed.
Shut your hole. I don't want to bring him. All they did was die horrible deaths. Or pitchfork men. Fish stalls.
I see a you, fated fame!
You know, if I don't kill him with executes, I could get more uses of my special in order to unlock the chip. It probably unlocks like a better version of the weapon, I think. What is that? The duel? Alright.
Thus we see the contempt the Empire holds your kind in.
A careless comment in an Imperial tavern gains you some unwanted attention. A soldier approaches. A variety of commendations are pinned to his military jacket. What is this filthy mercenary doing in here? He asks loudly, sizing you up with contempt. Coin slaves like you are nothing more than undisciplined thugs. Nobody cares for your outrageous claims of heroism. I know this mercenary. Chariot at the back of the tavern pipes up. They say he defeated a magical shaman in the northern tribe. Well, I've never heard of you, the soldier says, turning back to you. You think you know how to handle that thing, do you? He continues, gesturing at your weapons. I am Cassius, the finest swordsman in my company. Would you like to prove your mettle against a real warrior or goblins corrupted the limit of your talents? You accept the duel. The duel and bring dudes. No, I think I can do it on my own. Would you like to have a one-on-one duel where you bring 5 extra men? Yarr. Okay. Very drunk. Captains wear armor that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. Okay. Oh, okay. Excuse me, bitch. Okay, we're not gonna kill him, we're just gotcha. It's a duel. But not a murder duel. Enough! Your opponent steps back, hands raised. I don't have time for this nonsense that I asked for. The tavern crowd cheers your victory, and the tales of your battle are told and retold. Your prowess growing with each telling. You got some fame. Okay, so that's a fame card. Signs of mass departures everywhere. Homes are all that remain. You navigate the streets. Navigate the streets. Literally have no other places. And we've only rescued 21 people. It must have another floor. Because that's crazy. What did you have? Alright, well, I guess we're moving on.
It says the scouts reported, Malcolm says, that corruption will block the path for the wagons. Make haste. We'll protect the wagons from scouts. You two clear the way.
You attack them. Yes. The more the merrier. I like getting people killed. Bleichspire. Oh. Is it like a healing thing, or does it summon? The land itself becoming shattered, shambling, and broken attacks with bursts of corruption that snares and damages their targets. Use evade to avoid their attacks or change. Move direction rapidly to break free. Can we bust it though? Yeah. Wow, that area is massive and you cannot get out of it. Nice. Excuse me, you piece of garbage. See, look, he freaking hits me while I'm in the animation for something else. Rude. Disapprove. Very much disapprove. Excuse me? I think the axe has to be unlocked by now. Yeah. Okay. Captain Fiore addresses you. You have a steady swing, excellent soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave now. Okay, so there are districts. As the captain shouts, lead the wagons through the next district. Seal the gates. You ascend to the gatehouse tower.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
The tower provides a commanding view over the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Malcolm shakes your shoulder and points over the battlements to the south. The final refuge. There you see the final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of the old city of the south.
Have you ever seen so many?
Malcolm remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city wall.
How can the Empire let its people suffer so?
Malcolm mutters under his breath.
And they abandon those in need?
As you continue to look, a small glow appears on the horizon beyond the city's perimeter. First one, then another, and another.
The Empire!
Malcolm cries.
They are preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late.
We're too late. Oh, rip. Spread of the plague surrendered the city. The district, a blackened maze. The crust of contagion warps cobblestones and weakens foundations, making progress perilous. Samples. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try to land some of these dudes. Okay. I mean, that was cool that it kept up with the other one. That's more difficult. Okay, we still got it though.
Breathe. You have done well.
Also, I farted. No, I think we're good. Save it for when we got a massive group. Like if we failed the first one. We had to fight all 4 cards.
You should run while you have the chance.
Yeah.
One down. Million zombies to go. He's trying to hit me. I'm surprised you didn't go through my stuff, you jackass. Get pooped on. I hope we find Malcolm's cure card again so I can get him killed. More city streets. And is that just city streets? It is. Well, okay. Smoke filled city stings your eyes. The Empire tends to staunch the infection with fire. You pick up the pace.
They
Burning
believe
rubble.
fire will purge this sickness. But the sickness is not in the city. It is in the land itself.
Get up, come over
It
here
will
with the
be
serious.
purged, but not like this.
Open up your hate and let it flow into me.
With a terrible crash, the building beside you is struck by a flaming catapult shot. The building heaves and twists from the impact and crumbles across the street in front of you. Malclip shields their eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. Turn the wagons around and search for another road through the district. So is that card done? Okay. Putrefaction has ravaged this part of the city. Narrow alleyways, which never see the light of day, harbor nothing but misery and pestilence. But you get through anyways, because you're just a badass. Smoke fills the city, and you're fine. More city streets, awesome. The river's water, now a putrid green, emanates with a miasma that turns your stomach.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
A wounded peasant runs, stumbling down the street, chased by a horde of corrupted. He falls at your feet and begins to twitch, the blood from the wounds boiling and black blood. You fight him. It's like 6 things? 4,000 things? No, the things come with more. The rod grants power before it grants release. This is replaced with the darkness, organs pumping black bile through the shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when their health is low. Use a finisher before they recover.
Keep them away from me.
Excuse me, you son of a dick butt dick on dick butters. Someday we'll knock him down, dude, and kill him. Okay. Have they become stronger? What the hell is going on? Excuse me, I was rolling, you piece of garbage. Clips, could you kill more? Look at that, I'm in animation. I cannot do anything about it. And it murders you, or it does damage. That is bologna sausage, and I don't like it. Perils of combat is sometimes you get hit during an execute. With the horde defeated, the townsfolk rush to tend to the peasants. They are grateful for your protection. Oh, yeah, okay. Woo! I like that, yeah. I don't think it gave it to me. Oh, there it is. Woman gives you a healing tonic. Peasants board the wagons. You save 5 more citizens. Dude, we're not even at halfway. That's insane. Right. Can't go that way. Dead bodies litter the streets while rats scurry in search of the feast.
Do you wonder what lies beyond the gates of death? This corruption is but a small part of it.
A wounded peasant runs, stumbling down the street, chased by a horde of corrupted. A dragging sound alerts you to the presence of the wounded farmer, now overtaken by the corruption. Behind him, a horde of infected rise. You fight him. We gotta fight him. Yeah, come on, let's do this. We need to save citizens like crazy. It must be one that gives like 10 or something, because we just get no citizens saved right now. It's weird. 52 damage is huge. Poor citizens are just getting destroyed. Look at that. Just ravaged. Savage ravaging. Alright. Gonna run the shield. Decided to swing the wrong direction for no reason. With the horde defeated, the townsfolk rushed to tend to the peasants. They're grateful. Okay, didn't need it. That's cool. Redraw actually. I want a failure or 7 food.
Excellent.
Okay, we got a couple of dudes.
Decision.
5 more citizens. More city streets. Spread of the plague has rendered the district a blackened maze. The crust of contagion warps cobblestones.
With every step, corruption reaches further.
Oh.
And your chances become less.
You spot a group of poor urchins loitering in the alley. They look hungry. As you approach and scramble into a pile of discarded crates. Explain that you're there to help.
How do we know you're not one of them?
One cries.
How do we know you're not sick like the monsters?
Says another. They remain huddled behind the crates. I'm gonna offer them food.
The eldest child reaches out gingerly and snatches the food, devouring it in an instant. Hunger overcomes the rest of the group, and they crawl from their hiding place and gobble up the food. Their trust gained. They board the wagons. You resume your journey. 8 dudes. Worth. Do you want to lose Malclips right now? We could wait till we're done. He does help out somewhat. We've done this one. Yep. No, we're good. We'll end with the cure if we don't lose. Try to save Malclips again. Imagine if you got body blocked. Stuff and you couldn't roll out the way. That's terrible. These citizens aren't dying as easily, which is nice.
like they're dying very easily. In fact, they're all down. Looting mountains? What the hell was that? We lost civilians there that are not joining our caravan because of some weird bullshit that happened. Alright. Save 5. Up to 44. How are we looking on stuff? We got no money. I don't think we have any equipment to sell. Yep. Dead bodies littered the streets. Rats burning. Okay, can't go that way. Is that top one city streets? No, distressed damsel. We could get money. Cool. Dead bodies.
Even in the
Grateful
midst
merchants.
of terrors, there will always
8
be
citizens?
traders who
What?
stayed too long hoping to profit.
Should you find yourself short of gold, we have to give you some.
You can now sell equipment from the campfire. Alrighty. The exquisite blade. It's only ornamental. What? Okay. Yeah. Get us 50 freaking gold. What does it do? Food defense. Gain 3 defense if you have 20 plus food. Not a chance. Receive 1 food for every food or food or food. What does it cost? 16? Yeah.
Ancient smiths have considered the same issues we do. How to handle hunger and resources during battle.
I mean, our weapon's pretty good. But the one's like 26. But there might be some. I mean, we can sell it at a different time. But it's just. You know. There could be tiles where I want to use gold instead. Nice. Get an extra food every time we buy a food. Which is great. That means these 1 costers give me 2. And we get defense because we're over 20. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do we got? We've got Empire contacts. City streets, city streets.
Use the Empire to provide the fodder for your own challenges. I understand.
You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you come to me for help, he says with a knowing grin. Tell me, who are you hunting? I'll see if I can find a vault of contraband items. We're fighting corrupted, yo. You outline your plans to hunt corrupted. Something came in just yesterday, he comments, heading into the vault. Hell yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. 20 gold. I'll get in a lot of trouble if anyone finds out I took it from the vault. I'll have it sent to you when I can. He looks dubious for a moment, then accepts the gold and hands over the item. If anyone asks, you never hear, he says, then quickly hides the gold out of sight.
You know my thoughts on priests and their ilk.
When you could defeat a corrupted, it stuns nearby enemies. Are you kidding me? That's crazy good. We need duders. It's bad. Blight, terror, but holy smokes, please. Don't let us fail immediately. Oh my god. Easy. Less easy.
The pendulum swings
Oh,
like
we
a
got it.
scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Now we have to fight, I'm guessing. Yep, that's fine. I do not need added villagers at the moment. Ooh, look at that armor.
By sea and sun, fate and bane!
Alright, let's see how this diadem works. If we can defeat a zombie. There it was. Oh, look at that, a nice little stun damage. And then we got hit. So it's only if we use an execute, apparently. Or maybe he wasn't. Excuse me? You can have a shield? No. Thank you. You. Little face mask we got on, you could barely see. Like we're going to a masquerade ball. Masquerada. Nice. No dudes. Come on now. So he took away that thing. Is that because we took too long? The river's water. Yeah, we've seen that one. More city streets, and also more city streets. Dead bodies litter the streets while rats scurry in search of a feast. It's bad. Smoke. The old maiden. Supplies. Yeah. Don't have enough to get the arm bonus. Smoke. It's bad. Jeez, we just can't find peeps. Here we go. There we go. Holy smokes. Dead bodies litter the streets. Yep. Excuse me?
Poorly done.
You
must
don't say.
harness your will and find the quiet stillness
Oh, jeez.
inside you.
I am trying to find the quiet stillness inside of me, bro. Okay, that was close.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Shh. Yes, please add some dudes to help me. Because I am bad. Cool, they're all dead anyways. Where's all my dudes? You didn't add, like, more than one dude? Come on now. There went my shield. These stuns. Diadem is great. Worth the $20. Okay, that's not very nice. Also, Malclips missed every one of those. I don't know what it is about some of these. Just seems like they don't quite happen when you want them to. Okay, big guy? Where you at? You just stuck in a corner somewhere? Excuse me? Alright, so we got one space up in the corner. Damsel in distress, which we don't need, but we might as well do it. There's just also an empty space. Please help! We gotta get a 14. That's not gonna happen. Nope. Now we fight.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Really? No, I don't want your peeps.
You have really not helping people. It always ends up like this.
Malclips, you shut your hole. Oh, he did hit me. Flame bro. Need to die, please? I mean, I couldn't move, so... You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get hit. Yep. Sneaky thieves. Alright, we'll try the cure again for Malclips, and we'll go for the end. Oh. That's probably one we could make, not a 14 though. I found some. Holy smokes. Right. Alright, Malclips. Let's try to not lose. Forgot that I had to fight Skeleton, the Necromancer Lady, and then fail in the house. With all those checks.
Things I do this time.
Have any of them come back to life yet? No. What? Last time they came back to life. We did this. We asked who she was. We fought some duders. I like that you can do all this and then fail on the little thing like we did last time. On the actual skills. Oh, jeez. Eclipse, why are you on the ground? I can't get out of it, you bastards. Oh my god, she put up the whole thing again. No. Why can't I move? Now let's get up. Give me a shield. Thank you. I'd win away immediately. Man, we got smoted. Someone was trying to roll out of the circle. The circle's just huge, and I can't roll twice. Doubles over the cure, please help me. Wow, I'm a bitch. Cut off my penis. I can't. We take 1 billion damage. Oh my god, we did it. It's probably like 18 of those skill checks or something. The surgical dagger is impossibly sharp. It cuts cleanly through Malclip's arms, through tendon, muscle, and bone. Still, your friend does not move. You feel sick to your stomach as you desperately try to staunch the bleeding. At last, Ari arrives, potion in hand. Some days later, Malclip comes to. He stares at empty healing vials and jars of curative salves that surround his sick bed, and rasps for a flagon of wine. When he's well enough, through sorceries and blood magics you don't quite understand, Malclip is gifted with a new arm. What? It glows bright green and is smooth and transparent like his wiener, and also like glass. Malclip flexes his new limb with a sad look on his face. Oh, thank the gods the Empire isn't hunting mages right now, or this will be quite the beacon indeed. After a few more days, fully supplied with wine, disgusting caveberry cakes, ubiquitous in the underneath, you both trudge up the tunnel to the surface. Malclip is silent as you walk. Ask him what he's gonna do now. I could have died. It's a funny thing to think about. Malclip runs his new hand across the surface of his powerful spellbook, a parting gift from Ira. I suppose since it will be difficult to hide this beacon attached to my body, I'll have to abandon the bard guys. You gain some fame. Thought suddenly crosses his mind. Except in taverns. Have you ever seen a maid successfully woo a pretty bar maiden? I haven't.
A fitting place to end this tale, with illusions ended and pretense lost.
Dude, we saved him. Let's... buy a couple of singles and cook them. Get ready for the final fight. I'm sorry, we can't cook here? Oh. Looks good.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
At long last you arrive at the final gatehouse, the exit out of the old city. You usher the frightened citizens through the gate to their escape. Oh, my thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city.
Halt!
A voice shouts from beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching through the gatehouse.
By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiore, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report.
Their captain commands. Captain Fiore scoffs, calling to the young captain blocking the gate. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor decree or no, it is our duty to protect them.
What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order?
The young captain retorts proudly.
By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city.
Captain Fiore draws her pistol, standing between the cow ring, the old city refugees, and the Imperial decree. I will not stand down. Dude, we got dudes. He's like the crazed guy we fought in the bar, the duel. He's drunk. He hears the old city, but does not weep orders or orders. Captain's War Armor, the dull standard attacks use bash.
I fight
And
for
their
justice,
butts.
not simply about order.
Okay.
If this is how it must be,
Didn't get my shield, so stupid. Get executed! Shield, please, thank you. No, hit that guy, go after this guy, you stupid witch. Ow, Captain. Take out the garbage, you know? What does she give? Attack boost? Dude, she shoots. She scores. What? I was using my right trigger and he hit me through it and broke it. Not cool. I'm not sure what she gives. Stun? I don't even know. Axe to the back. Yarg! These Emperor decree injustices have been on the increase of late, Captain Fiore says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations to give you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. You're the winner.
This is where you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
Okay. Saving the blacksmith, leather armor. Mare of Fair Water, the soldier, so she's got a storyline now. We got some stuff. Raiding the caravans, desert trek. We finally got the map. A better axe. And Malaclips, we've got the magician. The underneath. Is he like a new... Oh, he's a blessing. He's not like a new companion that's just better. That'd be cool if your companion was better.
Here the hermit hides, and with him the secrets that underpin your history. We will explore them together.
No, he is better. That's cool. He's an upgraded dude. Alright, that's pretty ballin'. But for now, thank you guys for watching this really long episode, and yeah, we'll see you next time for more Hand of Fate 2.